So today is the first of many Friday videos. This is my Friday Molly's diary. So next week we'll make the 3-year anniversary of my son's death/murder. I'm not gonna say death, murder. He was 21 when he was murdered. And I gotta tell you a little backstory first, but I'll keep it short. So he had dreads, similar to these, but his were real. And I loved his hair. He had beautiful long hair. I'll post some pictures after this. He was a business owner. He was black, and he was extremely successful. And he would always joke around and say, "Ma, I cut my hair," and he knew that I loved his hair. But anyway, one time he went to California with his girlfriend and he cut his dreads, like cut them off. And like, why would you do that? And he said people, and I guess when he said people, he meant business people, whether they were white, black, whatever. But he cut his dreads because people were treating him differently when he was in California talking about business. And he wanted to appear more mature because he was young. So that's why he cut his dreads. So when he had his dreads, I was like, "Jamal, I want your dreads. I want to put them in my hair," because I always wear different wigs, weaves, extensions, you name it, I do it. And he just liked to clean up, and he would just throw stuff away. And he's like, "Ma, hurry up and get these dreads or I'm going to throw them away." And anyway, he threw his dreads in the garbage, all of them. That was 3.5 years ago. He threw them all away. His girlfriend actually helped him throw them away. Let's fast forward to about 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, my daughter and I had to do a series. The Tape Room is actually the name of it. Last year around this time we did an interview with them. It was just our voices. And the producer of it said it was one of the top rated shows, so they decided they wanted to pick us up and have us do a live one in person on camera. So he asked us to bring some things. Of course, we brought Molly because we always bring Molly. We got him cremated, so we have him, he's in a cool little case. And we bought a few other things like pictures that were donated, and there was these sneakers that this famous artist made. So we brought those sneakers as well. We did the entire interview, and the funniest thing throughout the interview, the guy who was doing the interview, he kept saying, "So your son wanted money, he wanted money, right?" And my daughter was like, "No, that's not the purpose of this." He wasn't, I mean, he liked money, don't get me wrong, but his main thing was helping people and giving back, kind of like me. So I got a brain fart because I got a text. Anyway, so at the end of the video, we're packing up the bag and we see one of the sneakers there. And my daughter looks inside of it and she sees a dreadlock. And we start freaking. We're like, where did that come from? Now, mind you, these sneakers came from California. They came from the shop. It was like 2.5 years later. This dread was never in there before. I don't get a shiver now, like a little shakes, but when it actually happened, it was kind of freaky because we know it was his dread and it wasn't there before. This was like a sign from him, and we believe this was a sign from him saying thank you, for letting my legend live. And it's so funny because the guy that was there, he's like, "Well, maybe it's one of yours." And I'm like, "No, mine aren't real," because we could feel it, that it was a real dread. So today I'm making this because I want to remember everything about him. And today I'm just thinking about his dreads when he first started them, and they were so cute. And the only reason why he got dreadlocks is because when he was younger, every time he went for a haircut, they messed it up. They like shaved all the way back here, and then came to a point where I thought I could cut his hair because it was cheaper. I pay to get his haircut when I can do it myself. And he just hated his haircut. So that's actually why he started growing his dreads. And he wasn't one of those fancy dread guys. You know how they like to get them in different styles and this and that. He just wore them and put them up in a ponytail or wore them down or whatever with a hat on. Pretty cool. So I'll post some pictures after this of that. And this is number 1 of the Molly diary videos. All right, guys, make sure you tune in next Thursday, 10:30 p.m. on channel 5 to the Tape Room. My daughter and I will be doing a video. All right, thanks for listening. And for all my Molly fans or Molly people, share something that inspired you from him.